But, regardless, let us resume. It doesn't matter. I don't remember what we finished off with last time. Oh, right, we killed dragons. And we restored Arl Eamon. Yes, I remember everything now. New record! I broke the game.
What would you like? Hello?
Huh. There is a face on my stomach, though.
I await your command.
Huh. Okay. Let's try this again. I think we found our thumbnail, though, emotive. It's funny, and we can make it clickbaity, like, you know. We did what again? Huh. I will just tell you right now. Reloaded the exact same save. This is the exact same save we just loaded. That's all I'm going to say. Alright, anyway, you decided where we were going next? If you remember, which I'm sure you don't. You chose to go to the elves. Leaving the dwarves for last.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to... I'm...
Alright, I want to see what I can do with that. The armor of vigilance or diligence. Health regen is really nice. I'll hold on to that for later, though. The pure bitch braid. I'm gonna hold on to these because we're looking for something. Enchantment? Oh.
Enchantment!
Enchantment? Enchantment! It's +2 electric damage. This one cold. One cold, one fire. Does that run? Let's give him a chance of paralysizing and freezizing. Alright. It's good enough for now. Yeah, that's good enough for now.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes! We're actually gonna go to Denerim first. And then we'll go to the Elves'. Should get into an encounter right about here. Made me a liar!
Nice to see you again. Really? Oh, pardon my incredulity. I would like to examine them in any event. Let me see. The scrolls are old, no question, and the script. It's written in cipher. Early believers used them to keep their writings safe from the Devinter Magus. These could be authentic. Please, let me
This
examine it.
could be authentic.
I need parchment, quill, and ink. What was the trick to the cipher again? I examined your scrolls. I know a few of the early Chantry ciphers, but I'm not fully familiar with this one. The bits I have made out. This may be an account of Maferath's final days, and perhaps more. I know, it's remarkable. The same Maferath who betrayed our prophet and saw her burn alive in Minrath Rus. If we could get a real translation, well, it could be the find of our lifetime. It could take months. The ciphers were designed to be difficult for the Magisters to decrypt. Who knows what secrets we can uncover, what truths we can find. Here is all of the allowance I have for acquisitions. Take it and go. 1,000 1,000 blessings.
Oh, we got her allowance. $7.50. Well, that's a bit of a letdown.
Good to see you again.
The market district is a whole sight better because of what you've done for us. I know this may not be much, but it's an extra thanks. A lot of folks swallow whatever lies are fed to them, but us believers will try and spread word about you and the Wardens. Thanks.
Welcome back. You looking for fine armor? Of course. You're back, eh?
Wait, you found more scales. You have enough now. What I can make with this cost. I should be paying you, friend, for the right, no, the privilege.
Pay him? No way, no. We'll charge you.
I'll hear nothing of that, Herren. This is my shop, and working on Drake scales will cost a bloody Orlesian penny. Excellent. You won't regret it. Think of the possibilities, Herren. Think of it.
I'm trying to stop.
He's so happy. I love him.
You're here about your order?
I've barely even begun, and you're pestering me.
Oh, get back to work. Come to see our fine goods before they sell out? Certainly.
It's really cool that there's so many different kinds of like armor you can have in this game with just different abilities and everything. It's just really awesome, I think. Because it's not just like, oh, well, this one's a little bit better. And everything, so...
It's so nice to be in.
Because it's like, despite everything, it's still like all new and everything.
Again with the flattery. Do you not tire from these pointless exercises?
In Antiva, women are accustomed to being showered with the praise they deserve. Men should worship you at your feet as you pass.
They don't find that incredibly annoying?
They are goddesses receiving their subjects, just as you should be. Whatever would be annoying about that?
I have no wish to be placed upon a pedestal.
But you deserve no less. You should be admired by painters, copied by sculptors, exalted by poets. Surely, you know that yours is a beauty so exotic, it would turn the eye of the maker himself.
Well, I suppose I...
Maker's breath. You were right. You win, I guess.
Thank you, sir. I expect payment forthwith.
I hate you all.
I hate you all. I love the bickering between companions. And it's completely different depending on who your party is. I hate you all. We're done here for now.
Dwarven craft.
Dwarven crafts. Water. I remember water. I remember when they invented water. I hated it.
My, they're all... Of course.
Shall we compete for
How delightful!
Huh. Morgan, we have some pants for you, and by pants, I mean boots. Anyway, continuing on our way towards the Brazilian Forestane. Well, this looks like a small little problem.
It appears we will need to fight the entire blight ourselves.
So, who's your favorite character so far in this game? Is it our character? Is it Alistair? Is it Morrigan? Is it Leliana? Is it Wynn?
Yeah, that's right. What did I tell you?
Is it Morgan? You love your sassy mage? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, sure. I'm fine. I promise. Yeah, I'm fine. I just got the hiccups, you know. Oh my god, it's a spider! Ling.
Oh my! Oh, this would be oh well. Another foe fallen, is it?
And this is why you don't go into the Brazilian forest. They got spiders. Spider, spider everywhere, spider, spider, rate your hair.
Of course.
A cocooned corpse. I would like to point. Oh, there it is. I was just like, it says there's a cocoon corpse, but I didn't see anything.
What shall we do? Of course.
Please explain to me how we're getting the items out of these cocooned corpses. In case you're wondering, anytime we cross one of these, it's basically sounding an alarm to the spiders to let them know we're here. So naturally, we want to set them off. It's the queen of all spiders! Well, it's dead. Who's my favorite? The main character. Every time, because our main character is a whore and is a goddamn flirt. That is why I love the main character the mostest. You're like, yeah, that makes sense. Haha.
Under our Natishan, my friend. You have come a long way. I gave you the welcome of our clan. These are curious companions you have. Might I ask the purpose of your visit? As you wish. Ask your companions to remain close. We are unused to outsiders.
So, this is obviously a unique conversation due to the fact that we are a Dalish elf. We are welcomed immediately. We are not... They do not suspicious of us.
I see we have a guest. And one of our own, no less.
This one comes from one of our sister clans to the north, Keeper.
You travel with a curious assortment of companions, I see. Tell me, what business might you have with us? As you see, we have our own issues to deal with. You might have simply said so to begin with. Masirin Smithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, perhaps we might introduce ourselves. I am Zathrian, Keeper and Haren of this clan. You are?
My name is Daddy.
If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed. I had already sensed its corruption. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
Do not allow our troubles to burden you, though I suspect they may impact your mission. I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago.
What a surprise!
We may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me. The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us.
The werewolves?
They ambushed us. And though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry. The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
But I'm good at non-trivial tasks.
Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us.
Oh.
I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan. I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest.
Murder?
History full of carnage and murder.
I love murder.
Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
Cool.
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily. Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest. There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it. No. The ones from this forest, however, do. It is possible, but not guaranteed. The only way to protect against the curse is not to be bitten.
The best way to not be cursed by a bite is, well, not to be bitten.
You will know within a matter of days. You will begin to sweat and vomit, and most tellingly, your temper will become wild and uncontrollable. If that happens to you, you should seek out Witherfang even more swiftly. Your mission at that point will be rather personal. That is a long tale I do not have time to tell. Ask Sayrel about it if you wish. Go on, then. I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed.
Go on, then.
You are the Dalish Grey Warden. And Darren Atishan. It is
I'm
good to meet
Darren
you.
Atishan.
I am Kamen, a hunter apprentice.
He has a baby face.
Well, I wish I could become a real hunter. I suppose there's no harm in telling you. You know our ways. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina. She's my heart's desire.
Girl problems.
I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless.
I must bond.
I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery. You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do. No, I couldn't do that. I must kill the beast myself. It is my rite of passage to become a full hunter. I suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation hasn't changed. But the keeper said, no, I just can't. What if I encountered a werewolf? I couldn't beat one of those on my own.
I just can't.
The keeper would know right away if I left camp. Masiranis for the offer, however. That's very kind of you. Wooing? I don't understand.
Wooing?
A gift? No, that wouldn't be appropriate. Not before we're married. I've serenaded her, and we've talked many times under the moon. that doesn't matter if I'm still an apprentice. Not to her. Such as? All right.
All right.
Oh, what do you want now? I told you everything already. You think I haven't thought about this? Oh, what do you want now? I don't...
An elf child.
Welcome to our clan. It is good to see more of my own people from elsewhere. At the last gathering of the clans, I was too young to be permitted to mingle. I look forward to the next. You spoke to him? What did he say?
You are cruel in that he hates you.
Oh, I am embarrassed to talk about this to you, but I simply cannot accept his proposal. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I? But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family? You are right. As a woman, I must ensure that he believes in himself.
Wait.
All I've done is make him miserable. I know I cannot be like you, both woman and Grey Warden, but I can be formidable in my own small way, can't I?
That's not what I was going for.
Thank you. You have helped me put this into perspective. I will go and speak to Kamen.
I mean, it worked out in the end, but like...
Kamen, I have been a fool.
Dana? What do you mean? Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today.
Suddenly lightning strikes and kills him.
We are both very grateful for the part you've played in bringing us together.
That was the most awkward kiss I've ever seen.
You are. I am so happy.
Does anyone else feel the urge to vomit? No? 'Tis just me?
Here, take
It's
this.
just me.
It's been in my family for a very long time, but I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
Morgan very disapproves. Morgan's just like...
What? All complete.
There are places where those horns bring huge prices. Can cure diseases, so they say.
Who comes? Anathara. I was so busy attending the Hala.
Who
I didn't
comes?
hear you coming. I am indeed. I am Alora, and it is my place to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. In return, the Hala guide us where we need to go. I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery. For her sake, as well as that of the others. I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful. No. No, I'm sorry. She isn't calming any more around you than she is for me. What do you think? I am glad you attempted it regardless. I will watch her for a while longer and see if her condition...
We need more survival skill. We will try to save the Hola. A pile of socks.
Make it quick.
Make it quick. And make it messy. Yeah, we've never unlocked Blood Mage because, fuck that. Okay.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Ferrothorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Ferrothorn.
And so they should. Truly, the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. And dear Anatetian friend. It has been some years since I met Master Island at the last gathering. He is still hale, I hope. That is good to hear. Your clan is more familiar to us than most, since we do not stray far from each other in this land. I met your father, for he was once keeper of your clan. You carry many of his features. He spoke at a gathering, telling the clans that more of us need to voyage into the Shemlin world and learn their ways. He would be proud to see his daughter a Grey Warden, I think. Ah, yes, I understand the circumstances of his passing were tragic. It is unpleasant to speak of such things. Irrebelos.
I love their language.
What little of the craft I've learned has been passed on to me through generations. Such is the time it has taken us to learn a fraction of what has been lost. I do not make bows as fine as Master Island's, perhaps, but might have caused more than one Shemlin to drool at the thought of possessing them. There is wood that, if
I don't know. I've always enjoyed the fact that
far lighter. It grows
Elven language has always been very smooth.
The keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come. I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you. That would please me, so long as our hunters come first. I am no merchant, but let us trade. It is good to see you again. I am...
More backpacks, backpacks. We got ourselves some backpacks, backpacks. Exactly. I must sing about the backpacks, backpack. We gotta sing about the backpack, backpack. We gotta sing about the backpack, backpacks. We gotta sing about the backpack, the backpack. Oh yeah, backpack, the backpack.
Please leave that be. If you have need of equipment, I am sure Master Verathorn can help you. Why? Surely even in your...
Ask away.
I am told you were instrumental in bringing our Kamen and Gaina together. Not strictly speaking, though by our traditions, Kamen is still Delin, a child. It is not an appropriate match at this time. We try to teach our young to wean themselves off the impatience that humans suffer from. Their belief that everything must happen now is what destroyed us long ago. But there's no real harm in what you did. I do not doubt your intentions were good. I'm hardly anyone special, I assure you. If I seem different from the rest of my clan, it's only because I was born amongst humans. I came to the Dalish at a very young age, but I've always retained my curiosity about the world I came from. My parents were servants to a human merchant whose caravans plied the southern routes. One day, bandits killed him, and my parents both. I was the only survivor, just a young girl, and the bandits took me. I was their servant for several years. It was. The long years of reflection have allowed me to come to terms with it, to put them in perspective. I can only imagine what would have happened had the clan not saved me from them. I owe them my life for that, and more. The bandits killed a scout when the clan passed near their camp. When the clan discovered him, Zathrian came looking for his killers. He followed their tracks for almost a month, and when he finally caught up to us, he fell on the bandits like a terror. No one could stop him. I sat there and I watched him attack them in a blur, and I reveled in every blow. When he saw me, the fury in his eyes turned to pity. He took me back to the clan, and I've been here ever since. It's possible I might have had some, maybe many. Zathrian offered to take me back, but I had no idea where I was from, and I wanted to stay with the man who rescued me. The clan is my family. Any others out there? It's best they believe that little girl died with her parents. For now, the clan is all I need. My old world could not have offered me all this, and the knowledge of a keeper as well. Perhaps one day, when I am keeper, I might inquire out of curiosity. I'm not sure what lies down that road except pain, however. I am not a keeper. I am Zathrian's first. Though because I was not born into the clan, becoming his first was very difficult. We Dalish have old traditions. The clans come from the ranks of the nobility that once ruled the Dales, you see. The keepers of those old clans have the strongest and purest blood that reaches back to the days of Arlathan. I had to compete against the other candidates for first, to be better than them in everything, simply because I was not of the old blood. No, Zathrian told me that time would take away their prejudices, and it did. They became used to me. The clan has placed great trust in me. One day, I will lead them and be the one who secures our future. Nothing that you could not ask Zathrian himself. He is the keeper of this clan and has been for a very long time. He is also a very good man who has lost much. The Dalish are everything to him, and he would do anything to protect them. He lost his family a very long time ago. I don't know the story, but I understand the circumstances were horrific. I'm hardly anyone special, I assure you. If I seem different from the rest of my clan, it's all... I came to the Dalish at a very...
D'accord. Alright. Let's finish the rest of our stuff around here, and then we'll head into the first. Blood riding, blah 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 blah.
Anathara, friend. It is good to see another of the wandering clans. Where is your clan now, if I might ask? I see. I am glad you have become part of such a respectful organization as the Grey
I love how
Wardens,
their
however.
tattoos look like like tree roots, and they just
forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me. None of us are happy about this situation, and I least of all. But I shouldn't trouble you with this. You have your own concerns, I am certain. Well, perhaps you could help me with it. I would certainly appreciate anything you could do. My wife Denilah and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Denilah is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her. If I could just know if Denilah is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace.
You could be at peace.
I have an amulet made by our craftsman. It's not much, but I would be happy to give it to you in return for any news.
Okay. Now we can leave. Never mind. We go elsewhere.
Yes? What is it you need? Have you news? I must return.
Ah, this way is where we needed to go. Curse you, Alistair! Stealing my high dragon murder. Oh well. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it, so, you know.
It's easy to get turned around in a place like this.
What shall we do?
Werewolves! They're wolves, but from where? Get it? Werewolves? But where are they from? Where did they come from? Where did they go? Where did they come from, Mr. Werewolf? I do not apologize.
Here comes the circles.
I stabbed his butthole. A tee-hee.
The Watchwolves have spoken truly, my brothers and sisters. Another of the Dalish come to put us in our place, come to make us pay for our attack. We are beasts, but we are no longer simple and mindless. Let that thought chill your spine. You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed brothers and sisters. Turn back now. Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed. Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay. Was it not Sathrian who sent you? He wishes only our destruction, never to talk. We have never met, he and I. He would not survive the experience. I swear it. You know nothing, do you? Nothing of us, and even less of those you serve. You are a fool, and we are done talking. Run from the forest while you can. Run to the Dalish and tell them they are doomed. wish to fight you either, but we cannot trust you. Come, brothers and sisters, let us retreat. The forest has eyes of its own, and it will deal with intruders as
Tuesday
it always
was vampires, Wednesday is werewolves. I'm just gonna switch these batteries now. This is why I hate wireless controllers. But all I have is wireless Xbox controllers. Very true. Tomorrow is also werewolves. Well, not really werewolves, more of wolf boy.
Don't look now, but... well, look now.
Of course. This should be good.
The belt of a werewolf. It's a wolf that is where. Dagon.
Who comes? We were sent to find Witherfang, bring his heart. Attacked.
His wounds are deep and some are bleeding heavily. It does not appear to have any bite marks. Quick, take him back to camp.
Ander Natishan Lethalan.
Ander Natishan
Our scouts
Lethalan.
saw you approaching and tell me you carry the body of one of our hunters with you. Ah, Dagon. He is wounded, but I think he will live. Ma Siranas, your help is appreciated. Come, Lethaline, let us take Dagon to the Keeper, and quickly. If we are lucky, we may still save him.
Oh, cool. That was, completed. I want a candle that looks like that. Not really, I hate candles. I don't like fire. So I guess you could say that I lied.
It appears we will need to fight the entire blight ourselves. Well, all right.
So you probably noticed, but didn't ask the question, but I made Morgan an arcane warrior, which means her magic stat turns into a strength stat,
Time for more dark
and she can
shaman.
use a sword. And she has an absurdly high magic stat because, well, that's the smart thing to do with Morgan. Which means she now has, you know, a very high magic stat. Which means she has a very high strength stat. Which means, and because she's an arcane warrior with a special spellweaver sword, which means she can cast magic and use a sword. Oh my god, it's a tree person! It's really funny, because you can see which ones are tree people and which ones aren't tree people. Like, here's a question. How many tree people can you see in the distance? And how many are not tree people? Oh, she's an incredibly big, badass motherfucker. The answer is 2. There are 2 tree people. And I'll point them out to you soon.
What shall we do here?
Hey, watch it!
But I was angling it up just so that it wouldn't block anything. Or at least I thought it was not blocking anything. But yes, the tree people are right there and there. Wait, there's a campsite somewhere. I gotta go find that.
And so I shall. Well, all right.
Oh, that's a grand oak. But still a tree person.
Of course. Away with you!
That one had blue widow flowers in himself.
beast be thee that comes before this elder tree?
Oh, well, he speaks in Raimu.
How do I speak? The same as you. I form the words and sound them true. Now I have answered a query of thine, but thou hast yet to answer mine. Ah, yes, I remember thee. Long ago, the elves roamed free, their numbers few and passing fast, until one eve we saw their last. Allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak, sometimes the Elder Tree.
It rhymes? 'Tis a rhyming tree. One can only imagine what manner of spirit is involved here.
And unless thou thinkst it far too soon, might I ask of thee a boon? I have but one desire, to solve a matter very dire. As I slept one early morn, a thief did come and steal an acorn. All I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out, yet I shall die if left without. My wooden skin has some magic, see, and part of it I can give to thee. The forest would see thee as a tree, and so no harm would come to thee. Wilt thou then perform the task? Wilt thou save me as I ask?
Could you imagine someone being like, alright, so we need a rhyming tree, and it will have about 40 lines, and did I mention it's a rhyming tree, so it has to rhyme. So, make it so.
Go to the east to find this man. I shall await. Do what thou can.
Do what thou can. You actually have to do this quest or kill the man, by the way. This campsite appears remarkably intact. Tents and bedrolls are covered with leaves, but are dry and hollow. Fire pit smokes and possesses embers enough to build into a small fire. There are no signs of any inhabitants.
How odd. A camp with no campers, complete with fire and warm blankets. Rather inviting, would you not say?
More suspicious. You get no hint of danger, though. It strikes you as odd that the camp is abandoned. Perhaps that searching it will give you more clues. Look inside the tent and surprised by how dry and cozy it feels. It is clean but empty. What a pleasant place to rest your head.
The elven hunters didn't set this up. How strange. And yet it all just seems so friendly. I want to do nothing but remain.
It takes all your strength to step back from the tent. A wave of weariness washes through you despite your efforts to resist.
Here I am.
And there I go. You examine the bedroom. It looks clean and warm. You feel like you haven't slept in ages. It would be so nice to curl up and sleep.
You know, I feel as if I could sleep for days. Do you feel it? It's not quite right.
Turn away from the bedroll, but only reluctantly. The lure of sleep. The embers draw you in, almost hypnotizing you.
I'm surprised that fire hasn't burned out. We should tend it. Is there a stick about? I am tired.
Unable to resist its siren's call, you trudge back to the tents and quickly collapse and drift off into blissful
Come
sleep.
on, V. I see. 'Tis too easy. I shall do it. So be it.
Everybody's dead.
Now I'm all lightheaded.
With the shade destroyed, the fog seems to lift. The camp that was here is ancient, and the remnants of the shade's victims all lie, as if sleeping still.
A hungry spirit luring those who pass to their rest and their doom. One might wonder how it learned this trick. No matter, it shall prey on no one else.
Must you?
Everybody died.
Right. Let us do this. I am afraid not.
Yeah, quite literally. Whatever. Excuse me. Oh, was the siren's call?
Please. Help. Listen. I am not the mindless beast I appear to be. I am cursed. Turned into this creature. The curse, it burns in me. I fled into the forest. The werewolves, they took me in, but I had to return. I had to.
Careful. These werewolves might have laid a trap for us or something. You never know.
You are Baelish. I am as well. Or I was. Until I change. Please. Tell me. Have you seen my clan? The Keeper sent you? Then you seek Witherfang. I have, but it is not what you think. But there is no time to explain. You must listen. My name is Delilah. My husband, he is called Athras. Please, you must bring him a message. The staff I wear. Bring it to him. Tell him I love him. Tell him I am dead and with the gods. I beg you. I want him to be at peace. He is a good man. Please do not let him suffer thinking of me. Oh, the pain. The curse is fire in my blood. Please, hand it for me. Hand it quickly. I will tell you what I know if you promise to end my pain. Then do this. The werewolves are no longer violent. They have overcome the curse like I have. There is a ruin in the center of the forest. You may find them there. They will think you mean to kill them. I can tell you no more. The pain, it is too much.
This is a female, by the way.
Gods, bless you.
time for more dark fun, I see. Of course.
Now we play a little.
My game wasn't allowing me to attack. Oh well. Maybe we still won, so. There's evil here. Disturb the wards.
Perhaps I could have a try at that. It is done. Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Oh dear. Not a werewolf and not a spirit even. What are the woods coming to? Mayhap I did and mayhap I didn't. Have you come to claim it back? Oh, what fun. But we are getting ahead of ourselves already. Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same. Oh, I do so love to trade.
Yeah.
Wouldn't I have to ask you a question first? Would you know a question if it was asked? No, that is not a question. And if it be an answer, it'd be an answer to a question I've not asked. Have you no sense for the rules?
Be cautious. This is no ordinary madman. He has magic. I can sense it. Powerful magic.
No fair bringing mages to a guessing game. Will you play by the rules or not? I think it is your turn to ask, is it not? Too many spirits, that's the problem of this forest. And all the curses and the angry wolfmen who howl enough to drive you to madness. And you yell at them, but they run and hide deep within the center of the forest, and the trees protect them. There's a way to fool the trees, of course. Trees are thick, wooden things, after all. Easily fooled if you know how. Oh my, now that's quite a question. I think that answer deserves something a little extra first, don't you? I stole something from an oak tree some time ago, and it won't stop pestering me for it back. Would you be so good as to turn it into firewood or something equally dead? You know of it? Good, that makes this much easier. Yes, that's the one. It's up to you. Yes, indeedy. Your choice. Time to move on now. May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Now, what shall be the first? Oh, yes. What is your name?
Winifred.
So you claim. They sent you, didn't they? But you're too tricky, and you're trying to fool me. Well, I'm onto you, just so you know. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you. Let's see. I'll trade you an acorn, a helmet I found, or a book I finished reading years ago, provided you have something interesting in return. And what do you have to trade for the helmet? Eh? I once had a ring like that. This one's shiny still. Yes, I'll take it. Give me that. There. Now that's done. What else have you got on your agenda? May I? Where were you born? So you say, fiendishly clever of you to maintain this facade for so long, but I will see through it yet.
I will see through it.
But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you. Oh yes, I still have the acorn and that old book, oh yeah. And what do you have to trade for the book? Elven history, you say? That might make for good reading by the moonlight. Or it'll be better than using leaves. Give me that. There. Now that's done. What else? May I? Let's see. Do you have a knowledge of the arcane arts? Oh, well, that's disappointing. But wait. What if you were lying? You thought to scare away without suspicion, did you? Well, I'm on to you. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Let's see. Do you have a knowledge? Oh, and what do you have? Coin? What possible use could I have with coin? Do you... Well, that's your business then, isn't it? I still answered your question, and now it's my turn again. May I? What is your relationship with your father? Now, it's just a simple question, and it is my turn after all. Interesting. Most interesting. So that means that you did indeed have a father.
You did indeed have a father.
But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you. Suddenly it all becomes clear. You hear that talking tree there? It all makes sense now. As a matter of fact, yes. I do have that tree's acorn. I stole it, and it was easy. Silly. If you want it, you'll have to trade me for it. And nothing from that silly tree. But that's all I have to say about that. May I? Have you ever seen the Grand Cathedral of Valroyo? Oh, really? Was it nice? Oh, yes, indeed, you are correct. Drat.
Drat.
Who am I? Why do you want to know? Did they send you? Did they tell you to ask? Damnation! Caught by my own rules. Oh, did they tell you to pretend to be an innocent stranger with a head full of fluff and nothing? I'm trickier than I look. I survive still, and the trees, they leave me be. I've won. They will never find me. Never. So you did. But I'm watching you. If they sent you, I'll know. But that's all I have to say about that. And Aunt Maya. Have you ever been in love? Oh? How boring. All right then. If you still have something to ask, yes, I live here, and it's not as bad as you think. Where else to go, eh? I must stay away from them. They're out there and looking. They will take your secrets, oh yes, all of them, and leave you empty. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. Haven't I asked enough questions about you?
So at some point, let's see.
Hold on, you. That's private property. That's an old man's home, that is. Keep out. Keep out.
No offense, but might I try? I've got a quick hand, after all. Let's see. Oh, when was the last time I slipped my hand into some dark hole? I remember. Long story, that. And there we go. It was definitely trapped. But I'm too awesome by far. Here's what was inside.
You're a robber, is what you are. They sent you, didn't they? Well, I'll show you. They won't get away with this. Danger thought, aren't I? Should have followed the rules.
crazy old man. Let's see. Ew. His body just went.
Here I am.
And there I go.
Couldn't we all just get along? No?
I still remember my first battle.
We've leveled up to the point that now our dual wielding is dual wielding full swords instead of one sword and one not sword. Alright, that right there is the way we need to go, but to get there we need the Grand Tree's blessing, unfortunately. Or, you know, we could have killed the Grand Tree and taken the Madman's help. Of course.
My acorn is still gone, so I pray to thee. Hast thou any news for me? My joy soars to new heights indeed. I am reunited with my seed. As I promised, here it be. I hope its magic pleases thee. Keep this branch of mine with thee, and pass throughout the forest free. I wish thee well, my mortal friend. Thou brought my sadness to an end. May the sunlight find you, thy days be long, thy winters kind, and thy roots be strong.
then he became a tree again.
What shall we do here?
Here I am.
Goodbye. With his seed. He's just like, come over here. Get over here. Alright, we're making 2 quick stops. One is to completely leave. The second is to go back into the Dalish camp. There's a good amount of werewolves over there. No, they're bears!
Well, always. How dare you! Of course.
This really gets the blood pumping.
Really gets the blood pumping. Yes, everyone. Yes. Real pumping. Down, 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 bow, 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 now, bow, bow, bow. Okay.
It is good to see you again. Have you need of... Truly, let me see. Yes, that is indeed iron bark, and a substantial quantity of it as well. Well done. An agreement is an agreement, and I will craft something from this wood for you. What would you like? A bow? Or perhaps a breastplate? Manuvinin, I will craft it my... and I've reformed the wood to my will.
Oh, well, he made the wood go to his will.
You have returned. Is there any chance you have news of Delilah? You have news? Have you found her? Are you certain? Dead? What happened to her? Was it as I thought? The Keeper told me the truth? Are you certain? Oh, I see. At least she is at peace. Here is the amulet, as I promised. Now I should go and make arrangements. I must mourn my wife as is proper. Dareth Shiran, fare you well.
Morgan, you disapprove of every goddamn thing. I don't want to hear it.
You know, Antiva has a long tradition of royal bastards.
You don't say.
Oh, yes. They've led wars to claim the throne. Some of them have become kings. In fact, I'd say the current royal line in Antiva stems from bastard blood several times over.
Well, aren't you just chock full of useless trivia today?
Sadly, whenever a royal bastard rears their head in public and declares themselves, it often goes poorly for them.
Let me guess. They get assassinated.
Only the very popular ones.
And the unpopular ones?
Well, they get by somehow, I'm sure. There was one fellow who did quite well working as a prostitute based on his uncanny resemblance to the king. Charged a fortune.
Couldn't afford him, I take it.
That cynicism will serve you well, my friend. Hold on to it.
That cynicism will fare thee well, my friend. We actually have several things we're going to do. One is to actually go back to Denarium. Dinner rim job. Wait. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Concentrate, like we practiced. Now, fire!
Nothing like casting magic that harms the user, stupid mage.
I'm taking these apprentices to Redcliffe. The first enchanter says you need every able-bodied mage for the war. They're young, but capable enough, as you saw.
So, I have some bad news about your apprentices. But I'll let you figure that out. That lightning storm, however, was lagging my game. Yawn. Yawn.
As there is but one word.
And after much sweat, the deep dark
Dark before dawn's first lights.
It's Gold Digger Anna's house.
You're here about your order?
It's done. I made the armor. And it's garbage. I wouldn't let a festering swine wear it.
Wade, it's amazing. I don't see anything wrong with it.
Are you blind as well as stupid? The leg guards are too tight. It'll chafe. The dye isn't even... Look here. I see a splotch. It's garbage, I say.
It's fine. Truly. It's a work of art. Here, wear it well. Now kindly leave.
Did you bring more scales?
Wade, please leave the customer alone. You must be... Dear Hunt,
I've been thinking Dear Heren, don't...
You can?
You worry too much. Just give me the scales, friend. Perfect, you say? I'll close up the... Thank you.
Heren hates us. He's just like, stop. We've explored 45% of this entire world.
What can I get you, stranger? Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
I like a challenge. What is rude? That's very rude of you. How dare you not hit enter?
Welcome to the wonders of...
Oh, Heren is very rude. Are you referring to Heren?
We're closed. Oh, it's you.
The Drake scale armor is done. And it's, well, decent. Few things I'm rather proud of. And it didn't take as long as I feared. Odd.
You'd better be very proud, Wade. We can't afford any more flights of fancy.
I feel good, actually. I wouldn't mind working on Lord such-and-such's armor today.
We'll see how long this lasts. Here's your armor. Now, please leave.
Now, please leave.
Welcome. Oh, it's you. Please leave. And if you have any more scales, you can shove them. You've cost our shop a great deal of customers.
How dare you speak of this fine person that way? I am inspired, all thanks to you.
Stay inspired. Just be inspired quickly. You just don't know when to quit.
Why so glum, Heron? Today is a
Heron.
glorious day. Today, I make dragon scale armor.
I feel just giddy.
Patience, patience. Now, I've dreamed of what I would do every night. It's in my head in perfect clarity. It will be the work of hours.
What? You're serious?
Absolutely. The only question is what type of armor. Dragon scale is marvelous, flexible and tough. I could make a lighter set of dragon skin armor, heavy dragon scale armor, or dragon bone plate. What interests you? Excellent, excellent. Now,
Dragon bone plate.
there you go. My life's work, that is.
You did it so fast.
Of course, Heron. Have some faith. I am a master armorer, you know.
Miracles never cease. But you're not welcome here anymore.
I need a sabbatical. Maybe someplace warm.
I hate my life.
I hate my life.
Welcome. Please leave.
Yeah. So, we can't buy anything from here anymore.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
We have been banned from Master Wade's place. Because we inspired Master Wade. He's very, very unhappy with me. Well, Hedan is.
Are you sure I can't interest you in... I'm sure you...
Gloves? You're giving me gloves? What for? I did not mean to sound ungrateful. It is just... Wait, these are Dalish, are they not? My mother was Dalish, and had a pair very similar to these. The leather was less thick, and it had more embroidery, but these are very close, and quite handsome. Do I seem surprised? Perhaps I am. Still, I appreciate the fact that you even thought of me. No one has simply given me a gift before. Thank you.
Zephyrin approves.
You have excellent taste. How nice. How nice. How nice.
Alright, he is maxed.
Oh, thank you.
Interesting. Interesting.
Why, thank you so much. Why, thank you so much. Why, thank you.
Oh, marvelous. Most kind. Most kind. Most kind.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
Enchantment! Enchantment!
You and your friends are formidable folk. I'm sure you...
Screw it. Just get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. That. Alright, we got 70 open slots. Nice. Oh, hold on. We were gonna buy 2 things. Poop.
Something you need? I'm sure...
Just short of forgetting me. Whatever. We'll buy it later. For now. Okay. yourself a level up. And we're gonna throw this under. Strength. I don't really care about any of those actually, so I guess I'm gonna upgrade the passives under Reaver. No, we don't actually care about the passives under Reaver. Sure, at this point.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
Couldn't we all just get along?
Let's go, bandits. Let's go.
Watch out, trap.
I had muscle definition. Nice. Okay. Enjoy your nom noms. Alright, the game will take me where I need to go. So that's fun. I mean, sometimes you can't force yourself, but at the same time, you shouldn't go long periods of time without eating. It's the spot where D's message needs to be. Oh no. I need to have a bow on me. We do not have a bow on us. Oh no. Oh well. Because we sold one. Oh well. We can easily come back here later and get it. No bow. I mean, I have bow, but they have no bow. The coup de grace.
The forest has not been vigilant enough. Still you come. You are stronger than we could have anticipated. The Dalish chose well, but you do not belong here, outsider. Leave this place. You are sent by the treacherous Dalish to kill Witherfang. I will not stand by and allow that to happen. I do not believe you. I will not risk believing you. You are an intruder in our home. You come to kill, as all your kind do. We have learned this lesson well. Here, Witherfang protects us. Here we learn our names and are beloved. We will defend Witherfang and this place with our lives.
Another creature ahead. Well, all.
I love how we suddenly have a bow in our hands, by the way. Why do we suddenly have a bow and arrow? Works for me. Okay, yeah, we got a bow and arrow. I don't know how we got a bow and arrow on us, but we've got a bow and arrow. Alright, let's go and do this little side questo. By the way, as you can tell, this conflict is between the elves and the werewolves, and we have to choose. Help the werewolves and kill the Dalish, or help the Dalish and kill the werewolves. There's no halfway mark.
Right.
You've made some important enemies with your little arrows. You're through.
Danger averted.
Lovely.
Lovely. Well, that his head's missing too. I'm not telling you. Because that's so fun. I'm gonna tell you, both sides have merits. Both sides will make you feel. But I will not tell you what I chose. Unfortunately, I love the Dragon Plate stuff way too much. Like, the Dragon Plate, I'm pretty sure is a DLC. But Alistair, on the other hand.
Your time to die.
I knew it would be easy. All complete.
Active. You are lootable, good sir. Thank you.
We are invaded. Intruders have deceived their way into the forest's heart. Fall back to the ruins. Protect the lady!
Live in an old ruin? I wonder if there are other treasures to be found here besides wolf droppings.
Besides wolf droppings.
Let's have at it!
And so I shall.
Here I am! I knew it would be easy.
Well, does this place look familiar? Think of it a little bit more snowy, and then you'll recognize it. It's only a tiny dragon. I didn't even get to attack it. How lame.
Perhaps I could have a try at that. Si, Amora. It is done. This won't take long. Now that is more like it.
Very well.
Is that O, by the way, an O of recognition? Or is that just an O as an O? PQRS.
All complete. I knew it would be easy.
Gosh, the last time I played this level was sophomore year of college. I can remember it well. It was around Easter time. Yep. That it is. That'd be. Other stuff I'm not sharing on stream.
Oh, let's just deal with these ones and move on.
It is done.
Alright.
Another shot leads our way.
Every spider died at once. Exactly how I like it.
Mummy? Mummy, no matter, son. Mummy! Mummy! Mummy!
As you
The undead. Ooh, a fancy scroll.
I await your command.
You rang? All complete.
He's undead, Jim.
Now, what's all this? The unnatural are always
A device meant to hold a spirit, perhaps? Such would be my guess. Though, what might be left of any spirit within after such a long time trapped?
It looks elven, all right. Considering that what I know of my ancestors, you could fit into a gem half that size, that's all I could really tell you.
Is that blood in there? Whose, I wonder? You'd think it would be all dried up after so long. There must be magic involved.
Magic. There's a crack along its length. No, no crack. Touch it. Warm to the touch. Presence for so long when you finish recoils in fear. Calms. See. How to become an arcane warrior. We already have. So that's how you get the Arcane Warrior skill. And we got it, even though we already had it.
Oh, no.
There's definitely a way to do this right, obviously. I don't care about the characters. I want quest related. What if it is? What if I just did it in the wrong order? Looks like it's Neil that placed it on. No. How do I get in here? There's gotta be something we found that would give us a hint. There's something in my fucking eye though. Oh well. That was all it was. We just had to dump the water back in. Something to my fucking eye, though. And it bloody hurts.
Well, all right.
Nee, Goran Sudale, Goran!
How dare you!
See how powerful Morgana can become, Anna? Now nothing can harm her. Look at her. He's one away. He's one away, one away. If you open up your mind.
It is done.
Anyway. Well, certainly looks like it wants us to go that way.
Of course. And so I said. What's this? Of course.
knew it would be easy.
The unnatural are always so bothersome.
I didn't know how to solve the puzzle, so I just sat here and waited. It's the way to do it, right? And I couldn't solve it, so I just cheaped it. Sarcophaguses.
All complete. It cannot be done. No, I think not. I'm afraid not.
No. No.
I think that's enough. Looks dead, right?
The layout of the werewolves. $1,287 murders. There is a cool word. Oh, pile of filth isn't even in here.
Beware these beasts.
Another battle speeds our way.
That happens sometimes.
As you desire. So I shall.
Watch out, trap there. This won't take long. As you like.
Stop! Brothers and sisters, be at ease. We do not wish any more of our people hurt. I ask you this now, outsider. Are you willing to parley? Not with me. I have been sent to you on behalf of the lady. She believes you may not be aware of everything you should be. She means you no harm, provided your willingness to parley in peace is an honest one. What would be the point? You have already proven your strength. We have no wish to anger you further. Swiftrunner did not think it would matter. The lady disagrees. And since you have forced your way this far, we must acquiesce to her wishes. Follow me. But I warn you, if you break your promise and harm her, I will come back from the Fade itself to see you pay.
From the Fade itself.
I bid you welcome, mortal. I am the Lady of the Forest.
Do not listen to her, lady. She will betray you. We must attack her now.
Hush, Swiftrunner. Your urge for battle has only seen the death of the very ones you've been trying to save. Is that what you want?
No, my lady. Anything but that.
And the time has come to speak with this outsider, to set our rage aside. I apologize on Swiftrunner's behalf. He struggles with his nature. Truer words were never spoken. But few could claim the same as these creatures, that their very nature is a curse forced upon them. No doubt you have questions, mortal. There are things that Zathrian has not told you. It was Zathrian who created the curse that these creatures suffer. The same curse that Zathrian's own people now suffer. Centuries ago, when the Dalish first came to this land, a tribe of humans lived close to this forest. They sought to drive the Dalish away. Zathrian was a young man then. He had a son and daughter he loved greatly. And while out hunting, the human tribe captured them both.
The humans tortured the boy, killed him. The girl they raped and left for dead. The Dalish found her, but she learned later she was with child. She killed herself. Zathrian came to this ruin and summoned a terrible spirit, binding it to the body of a great wolf. So Witherfang came to be. Witherfang hunted the humans of the tribe. Many were killed, but others were cursed by his blood, becoming twisted and savage creatures.
Twisted and savage, just as Witherfang himself is. They were driven into the forest. When the human tribe finally left for good, their cursed brethren remained, pitiful and mindless animals.
Until I found you, my lady. You gave me peace.
I showed Swiftrunner that there was another side to his bestial nature. I soothed his rage and his humanity emerged. And he brought others to me. They are still cursed, mortal. The bestial side of their nature cannot be denied, and this places them forever outside of the company of their people. We seek to end the curse. The crimes committed against Zathrian's children were grave, but they were committed centuries ago by those who are long dead. Word was sent to Zathrian every time the landships passed this way, asking him to come, but he has always ignored us. We will no longer be denied.
We spread the curse to his people, so he must end the curse to save them.
Please, mortal. You must go to him. Bring him here. If he sees these creatures, hears their plight, surely he will agree to end the curse.
So, yeah. This is where we have three options. One is we kill all the werewolves. One is we kill all the elves. Or the third is we bring Zathrian and make a decision later. I didn't think so. You're not going to be able to make a decision, I bet. So.
Tell him if he refuses, I will ensure that Witherfang is never found. He will never cure his clan. Outside of this chamber, the passage leading back to the surface has been opened for you. Return with Zathrian as soon as you can.
I told you it wouldn't be easy.
Ah, and here you are already.
I am a keeper with access to the magic of the ancients. I was never barred from this place.
He wishes to see if we did his work for him. Is that not why you were here now, sorcerer?
Do not call me that, witch. I am keeper of this clan, and have done what I must. Did you acquire the heart? You didn't. May I ask then, why are you leaving the ruin? There was no need. I knew you would find it, and I did not care to give you a history lesson about things that have no bearing on your purpose here. But it seems the spirit convinced you to act on her behalf. Might I inquire what she wants? You do understand that she actually is Witherfang? She is the powerful spirit of this ancient forest that I summoned long ago and bound in the body of the wolf. Her nature is that of the forest itself. Beautiful and terrible, serene and savage, maiden and beast. She is the lady and Witherfang both, two sides of a single being. The curse came first from her. Those she afflicted with it mirrored her own nature, becoming savage beast as well as human. I find that difficult to believe. They attacked my clan, and they were the same savages then that they have ever been. They deserve to be wiped out and not defended. Come, I will accompany you back to the ruin. Let us go and speak to the spirit, and I will force her into Witherfang's form. He may then be slain and the heart taken. Even so, they are still the same worthless creatures that their ancestors were. They deserve nothing more than the misery they possess. This is not your battle, Grey Warden. Let us just take the heart and be done with it. You were not there. You did not see what they did to my son, to my daughter, and so many others. You are Dalish. You know how we must struggle to be safe, how we must fight for justice. I could not let their crimes go unanswered. I remember them as if it were yesterday. Even if they are more than animals now, they desire nothing but revenge. They will never let my clan be. Tell me, if you held your own daughter's lifeless body in your arms, would you not also have sworn an eternity of pain on those who did such to her? Very well. You wish me to go and talk? I will do so. But what if it is only more revenge they wish? Will you safeguard me from harm? I fail to see the purpose behind this, but very well. It has been many centuries now. Let us see what the spirit has to say.
Let us see what the spirit has to say. Excuse me, all the yawns.
So here you are, spirit.
She is the lady of the forest. You will address her properly.
You've taken a name, spirit? And you've given names to your pets? These beasts who follow you?
It was they who gave me a name, Zathriel. And the names they take are their own. They follow me because I help them to find who they are.
Who they are has not changed from whom their ancestors were. Wild savages, worthless dogs. Their twisted shape only mirrors their monstrous hearts.
He will not help us, lady. It is as I warned you. He is not here to talk.
No, I am here to talk, though I see little point in it. We all know where this will lead. Your nature compels it, as does mine.
It does not have to be that way. There is room in your heart for compassion, Zathriel. Surely your retribution is spent.
My retribution is eternal, spirit, as is my pain. This is justice, no more.
Are you certain your pain is the only reason you will not end this curse? Have you told the mortal how it was created? And so he did. Witherfang and I are bound as one being. But such powerful magic could not be accomplished without Zathrian's own blood. Your people believe you have rediscovered the immortality of their ancestors, Zathrian, but that is not true. So long as the curse exists, so do you.
No! That is not how it is! It is not a betrayal. I did what was necessary. I did what was just, and it still is.
The curse would not end with Zathrian's death. His life, however, relies on its existence. And I believe his death plays a part in its ending.
Then we kill him! We tear him apart now!
For all your powers of speech, you are beasts still. What would you gain from killing me? Only I know how the ritual ends, and I will never do it.
Ha! You see? We must kill them all!
See? They turn on you as quickly. Do what you have come here to do, Grey Warden, or get out of my way.
I'm trying to remember the endings. Okay.
We're standing for what's right here, no matter what.
Then you die with them. All of you will suffer as you deserve. No more. I cannot defeat you.
Finish it! Kill him now!
No, Swiftrunner. We will not kill him. If there is no room in our hearts for mercy, how may we expect there to be room in his?
I cannot do as you ask, Spirit. I am too old to know mercy. All I see are the faces of my children, my people. I cannot do it. Perhaps I have lived too long. This hatred in me is like an ancient, gnarled root. It has consumed my soul. What of you, Spirit? You are bound to the curse just as I am. Do you not fear your end?
You are my maker, Zathrian. You gave me form and consciousness where none existed. I have known pain and love, hope and fear, all the joy that is life. Yet of all things, I desire nothing more than an end. I beg you, Maker, put an end to me. We beg you, show mercy.
You shame me, Spirit. I am an old man, alive long past his time.
Then you will do it? You will end the curse?
Yes, I think it is time. Let us put an end to it all.
It's over. She's gone. And we're human. I can scarcely believe it. We'll leave the forest, I suppose. Find other humans, see what's out there for us. It should be quite interesting, don't you think? Thank you. We'll never forget you.
They're running it back. In case you were curious, this is the option I've always done. Except for the very first time. In which I just, killed Witherfang. I've never sided with the werewolves. Because siding with the werewolves is technically the worst decision because the curse is never lifted. And then you just kill a bunch of Dalish elves, most of whom had all of whom had nothing to do with this curse. So
it is done. All complete. I knew it would be easy. Yes.
what are you selling? What are you confused about?
It cannot be done.
So Zathrian created a spirit that took the form of a wolf that attacked and cursed all of the humans that had essentially raped and murdered his children. centuries ago. However, to accomplish this curse, he had to tie his life to the curse, so that as long as the curse was active, he would live forever. So in order to truly finish the curse off and reverse it entirely, he had to die. His original plan was just to kill Witherfang in order to be able to lift the curse from his people, but keep the curse going for everybody else. And that's the gist of it. It would have kept the curse on only the werewolves, because that part of the curse... Well, he would have done magic, obviously, to be able to lift the curse on only the elves.
It is done. The essence of the wolf's heart has banished all traces of cursed blood from the hunters. It is too bad that Zathrian had to die. I felt it when he departed. I think he was ready to go. I suspected. But Zathrian did not like to talk about that. Nonetheless, the curse is over, and no one else will be subjected to it. It will be difficult to fill Zathrian's shoes. He was our keeper for many centuries, and he will be sorely missed. But I am keeper now. Let me say it officially then. I hereby swear to uphold the terms of the ancient contract our people formed with the Grey Wardens. Call, and we shall come, with great speed and purpose, and we shall strike at your foes. This I swear. It has been a long time since the Dalish marched to war, but I trust that in the end, we shall make a difference for you.
A songbook.
Come to check on my Hala, and I don't know. I did not realize another Hala was injured. This will allow me to prevent the sickness from spreading to the entire herd. Masiranus, thank...
There we go. We saved the Hala. I guess you could say there was no Hala back. Girl.
These crows of yours, Zephyr, are they as extraordinary as you claim?
They all but rule over my homeland. Do you find that extraordinary?
If true, are they so powerful simply because they are very good at what they do? Or is there some secret to their power?
If there were a secret, it would only remain so if it were not told, my dear.
You are no longer bound to such a code? Or do you believe their wrath will be greater than it already is, should you speak out of turn?
It may be that I simply do not wish to tell you. You get the most delightful wrinkle in your brow when you're curious.
I see. You are impossibly frustrating, you know this.
I do. It is part of my charm, or so I'm told.
Why is Zevron me? Why am I Zevron? It is part of my charm. Or so I've been told. I think we will finish this game within 2 more streams, I believe. By the way. Because next week we should finish Orzammar.
Anything I can do for you?
Plus
Please,
get started
please
with the
tell me.
Denerim, and then we should finish it next time.
I'm sure.
Or the time after that, I mean. I'm pretty sure that's how it'll be. Supposedly, yes.
Something you need? I'm sure.
I'm very excited to get my hands into 3 again, Inquisition. Because like I said, I've started Inquisition, but I never finished it. But I don't really want to start Orzammar now because Orzammar is a lot. It is a whole lot. So I think we're going to end this right here early. And we'll get started on that again next week. Yes, it is sad. Ending a stream early is always sad, but that is okay. We can live with that. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time, everybody. Stay funky people.